Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to buy anything. Sorry.
Hola, Mr. Bartlett. Somos nosotros.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was someone trying to sell me something. Well, welcome, bienvenidos a la casa de mi padre. Está de vacaciones, así que podemos hacer lo que nos da la gana. Y bueno, en este video voy a enseñarte 10 cosas que te van a sorprender sobre una casa inglesa, ¿vale? Pero antes de entrar tienes que quitar los zapatos y tenemos una...
You're wearing your shoes?
Yeah, these are my house shoes. These are the house shoes. They're very clean. Una vez que has entrado, tenemos que hablar solamente en inglés, ¿vale? Esta es una casa inglesa.
I accept, because I'm very interested. Oh, that's
Here
a
you go.
very kind gesture.
These are my dad's slippers, but he won't mind.
Are they smelly? Oh, they look quite new.
Yeah, they're fine.
Alright. Perfect.
Okay.
Ooh, they're cozy.
So this is actually a very old building. It's over 150 years old. You can see it has original beams. It's a brick house and it's like a cottage. Many years ago it used to be a pub, so it's actually haunted as well. There are a few ghosts here.
Oh, come on.
Now, are you warm enough? Do you want a cup of tea or something to drink?
I'm all right.
Let's go to the kitchen and I'll make you something.
Alright.
Shall I put the kettle on?
No, I just had a coffee, so don't worry. Okay.
So one thing that I think might surprise you is what we find in the sink. If you take a look down here, you will find a washing up bowl. I think a lot of Spanish people complain about this, but it's actually very useful. Let me explain why. If I drop a glass in here and it hits the plastic, it's not going to break, is it? However, if you hit it on this metal sink, it could damage the glass. Okay, that's one of the reasons. Now the other reason is if you're doing your washing up and you want to get rid of some dirty water from a pan, then you just pour it down the side like this. Just pour it down the side. And then you still have clean water here. If you need to use the sink, you can just take the whole lot out and then you can use the sink for something else. This is actually quite useful, especially in a house that only has one sink.
Right, I'm not totally convinced, Philip, and I'm sure all the Spaniards are with me on this. This bucket is always in my way. This bowl. Putting your hand in here is quite scary because you never know what you're gonna find. Don't hate me, okay, British people, but I've seen you, I've observed you, I've seen that people don't wash the dishes properly. It's like, okay, a little bit of a rinse, no? You rinse it a bit and that's done. Perfect, and then you have some delicious wine tasting of fairy liquid.
Dishes.
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 Yeah, Isabel always has problems with the SH sound. Dishes.
Dishes.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
They are wilting.
Wilting.
Or they have wilted.
Your sunflowers have wilted, but look, they're still beautiful.
Write it down. Wilted. W-I-L-T-E-D. Wilted. The flowers have wilted. Let's move on.
Oh. Oh.
This is the folding door. This is actually the downstairs toilet and utility room. So you can see here, we've got the toilet. We've got the boiler. Okay, see that? This is the boiler where we get the hot water. Then we've got a sink here and the washing machine down here.
Okay.
To wash your clothes. Now, if this house didn't have a utility room, where do you think we would put the washing machine? Any guesses, Isabel?
In Spain, usually if you don't have a utility room, then you would have it in the bathroom. I think that makes sense.
Well, in many houses, they put the washing machine in the kitchen.
Okay, yeah, very interesting. Let's see what number 3 is.
Okay, number 3 is the taps. Look at this. Here we have the cold and the hot, separate taps. Now, in many houses in the UK these days, modern houses, we have mixer taps like the rest of Europe, but it's still quite common to see separate taps. And this is because a lot of old houses used to have the hot water supply tank in the attic. and the hot water supply tank could be easily contaminated. In order to avoid contaminating the clean main supply, we used to always keep the hot and cold separate.
How do you wash your hands? Give us a demonstration, please.
Okay, you turn on the hot, turn on the cold, and do a bit like this.
Not convinced.
It's actually great for saving water because when you wash your hands, you just want to get it over with as quickly as possible. So it could be good for Spain because there's a lot of drought in Spain. Anyway, that's the utility room, and this toilet, it has a very powerful flush. So always make sure that you are standing before you flush the chain. So this is carpet, okay? Carpet goes from wall to wall, and this is a rug, okay? Alfombra, rug. Carpet, moqueta.
Not Spanish. Who would have a rag on top
No
of the
Spanish.
carpet? What's that for?
Good question. Anyway.
It's probably to keep the carpet clean. Okay, woo!
Okay, and number 5 is in the bathroom. Let's go in the bathroom.
It's a bit dark in here, Philip.
It's a bit dark, isn't it? Let's look for the light.
Where's the switch? No switch? No? No switch! What's the switch?
In order to turn the light on, you need to pull this cord. Okay, and there you go. In British bathrooms, we don't have switches because it's against health and safety regulations. If you've got wet hands, it's not very safe to switch on a light with a switch. So this is the solution.
Okay, and what about that noise in the background?
Yes, when you pull the cord, the light comes on and the extractor fan also comes on automatically.
Mr. Bartlett, I think you've missed something. And this is that in England, I usually cannot dry my hair in the bathroom. Here I usually have to go to the bedroom or to the living room or I don't know,
Or
to
in
the
garden.
kitchen, garden.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Well, what's missing?
No sockets!
English people, water and electricity don't mix. Look.
Oh, magic! Ooh! Impressive!
It would be pretty hard to electrocute yourself in this bathroom, right?
Right, yeah. And something else I'm noticing while I'm here is this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they have it in some houses in Spain, but it's not so common. However, I always see it in England. And what is it for?
It's a towel dryer, so you take your wet towel, just hang it on there like that, and then it's nice and warm.
It is lovely in the winter, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Have a look here. We got some medals from the First World War. My great-grandfather.
These stairs are really, really steep. Back in the kitchen, Philip's gonna give us a demonstration. No! Don't do that! Don't do it!
Don't worry. All you have to do is switch this. And now it's completely safe to lick whatever you've been making with the blender.
Ah!
I'm pressing the button. It's safe, it's completely safe. This is a great safety feature that British plug sockets have. They have an extra switch, so you can switch things on and off. You can't actually put anything in here because you see these are closed.
That's right, yeah.
So in order to open them, you need to put this one in first, and then they open. So it's very safe. It always lands like this, and if you step on it, ouch. This really hurts.
You can never miss this one in an English house.
Don't worry, if you find a spider, just grab a glass and a piece of paper and catch it. We don't kill them, okay? We just let them free, okay? So let me demonstrate. Put it over the spider. Don't worry, it's all under control. Oh! Slide the paper under. Oh, like that. Oh, don't hurt his legs. There you go. And then, of course, we let the spider go. I also like to make a wish as well.
Just let it fly. Y hablando de ventanas, llegamos al siguiente punto.
Yes, these are double glazed windows and they open by sliding down and up like this to close. Double glazing is important in England because it gets pretty cold in the winter. It gets a bit chilly. Notice as well, there aren't any roller shutters, which are very common in Spain. Every house has roller shutters that come down. We don't have those here.
Okay, but for us what is a bit different is the way you open the windows, because we usually open the windows towards you, so part of the window stays in the room, so maybe a child could hit their head on it. I've never seen windows like this.
Not all houses have these windows. There are lots of different types of windows.
Yeah, but they are
There's
very
another
common.
spider.
And, oh goodness. Shall we go into the garden?
Okay, let's go into the garden.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. Look at that lovely hanging basket. A lady from Hitchin taught me that. Oh, look, ladybird.
Yeah.
Gordon Bennett.
If you live in a house, then you might have a little garden like this one. This one's a nice size. Here you can see we've got tomatoes growing. These are my dad's tomatoes.
Tenemos que hacer un gazpacho.
You can grow your own vegetables, and usually you'll find something like this to feed the birds. You got here some nuts.
Yeah, it's true. Do you want to feed the birds?
You should feed the birds.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen a black squirrel come in here. The squirrel goes on there and it comes down and tries to eat the bird's food. It would be great if it turned up now.
I saw a grey squirrel earlier today and I think he was taking some tomatoes.
Oh, eating my tomatoes. And this one is very interesting. Do you know what this is called? This is rhubarb. Rhubarbo.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen these flowers before. So, well, the battery is running out, so we have to say goodbye. And Philip's mom is coming to pick us up. We're gonna go for a drink at the pub because it's Friday and this is what English people do. So,
yeah.
Time to say goodbye. I hope you like this video. Dinos en los comentarios qué te ha sorprendido más, si has vivido en Inglaterra y no sé, nos puedes contar tu experiencia, si has descubierto alguna otra curiosidad, ¿ok?
Un beso desde Inglaterra y nos veremos en el siguiente video.
Take care, thanks for watching, bye.
Bye bye.
Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna lock you in. Right, let me film it.
Make a wish. Make a wish as well.
I wish it goes far away.
Bye bye.
Whee!
That's it. Mission accomplished.